Hi YouTube. I'm coming to you today because I wanted to help. When I was trying to decide on weight loss surgery, my options were gastric bypass or a lap band. The sleep was not an option for me because my insurance company would not cover the sleeve because they said there was not enough research on the long-term effects or care of the and potential risk of the sleeve. So my options were lap band or gastric bypass. Initially, I looked on YouTube and I tried to figure out from other people's experience if I really want to go with the lap band or not. And they were helpful. What I wish I could have found were just some straightforward questions to ask and things to consider. So I'm putting together what I've learned so far. I am 2 days away from being 2 months post-op with the lap band, and so I decided to write down 5 questions that you need to answer to help you decide if the lap band is for you. I am not against any weight loss surgery. I have not had anything other than lap band surgery, but with either one of them, looking out in the cyber world, you're going to find negatives and positives. People will talk about the negative as a means to gain support and to gain confidence in the weight loss surgery choice that they've decided. So you will see a lot more negatives than positive, unfortunately. My experience thus far has been positive. My starting weight on August 1st was 265 pounds. On my 6-week follow-up to get my first feel, I was down to 240. So would I have lost 25 pounds if I were not preparing for weight loss surgery and being more conscious about what I'm eating, how I'm eating? No, definitely not. Oh God, this hat, I don't do hats well, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I just want to come to you with these 5 questions. My first question for deciding if the lap band is for you, I would say, are you ready to make eating less important? The reason I'm saying, are you ready to make eating less important, is because everything I did socially and family-wise surrounded around food. And it can trigger a sadness almost when food is not as important as it used to be. It is a true sign of change in your lifestyle. So I actually celebrated the fact that food didn't mean as much to me, because the food that did was always damaging my body. So you have to ask yourself, am I really ready to learn a different way of life where food is not my main focus? And start preparing before whichever surgery you choose. Start changing up your routine. Make it where food is not the nucleus of your day, or where bad food is not the nucleus of your day, should I say. The second question would be, are you ready to allow the band to work for you? Work with you. There's a thing that's self-sabotage among the Banster community that I've noticed. Some may not agree with me, but this is just strictly my opinion. There's self-sabotage. I see people say, oh, I tried this to see if I could get it through my band. Or I ate as much as I wanted to eat yesterday, and today I can't get down a cup of coffee. So what that says to me is you really weren't ready to change to partner with your lap band. You weren't ready. Because if you're going to test it to see, well, can I do this or can I do that, and it's something old that you used to do, then you didn't put away things of old. So you weren't ready for a new life. So then the lap band wasn't for you. Cut and dry. Because there's no need in getting mad at the band. It is not, even though we name it, my band is named Stella. She helped me get my groove back. But even though we name our bands and try to create them as though they have a personality, they don't. It's just an object that's placed there to help you be satisfied with smaller portions, to send a message to your mind that you can stop eating now and it's okay. You've got enough of what you need to for energy and for nutrients. So that's what it's there for. And so if you're going to try to force it to go back to the way your stomach was prior to, then you have just started sabotaging. You're at war with your band. You're at war with what you signed on to enter into your body. So now you're fighting against it. So how can you expect to be successful if you're having an internal battle? It's just self-sabotage. There's nothing else I can say about that. I could go on and on because it really is nerve-wracking to just read that because you have control now. You know, you don't have to sit and eat things that will just slide through your band and constantly eating. You don't have to do that. That's your choice. So let's not act helpless in our weight loss battle, although it seems helpless when you keep trying and you fail. You keep trying and you fail. But now that you've got a tool that you chose to have, work with it. Don't expect it to do it by yourself because it will not. My third question would be, what will you replace eating with? You know, if you eat and it's a habit, it's different to say, oh, I'm hungry, let me go eat. Or, you know what, let me eat before I get too hungry and overeat. Fine. But what will you replace eating with? For me, it's been drinking more water. It's been exercising. But you have to replace it with something. If you're just eating because you're upset, replace it with something. I suggest to everybody, start a journal. Start writing. Write down your emotions. If I'm upset, sit down and write down your emotions. You can, a prayer journal. Write it out. Get all that emotion out. But don't turn to a plate of food and think it's going to make you feel better. It won't. It'll take your mind off of it. You'll satisfy other aspects of your body. But with the band, it's going to make you sick. I'm just telling you now, it will make you sick. So replace your why. If you're eating because you're upset, if you're eating because you're celebrating, replace it with something else. If you have a group of friends and they really are your friends and you want to celebrate your birthday and you know it's not going to benefit you to have a cake and ice cream, ask them to join you at the gym. Let's have a party at the gym. We all work out. We all go for a relaxing walk and have a picnic. Something. You can do something different. You don't have to keep doing what you've been doing all your life, because if you do, you'll keep getting what you've been getting. You'll have the same result. My fourth question would be, do you snack all day? So if you're like me, where you forget to eat, so you end up just picking up something and snacking, then what are you going to do about that? Like, the band is not going to fix that. What will you do if you snack all day? Are you going to stop snacking? I couldn't. I haven't stopped snacking. I changed what I snack on. Now, instead of snacking on potato chips, I'll eat some pork rinds, the little fried pork rinds, because they're fat-free. They're no carbohydrates. Or I'll eat some celery, or I'll eat some raw broccoli, or carrots, or bell pepper, or cucumber. Instead of cookies, I want something sweet. I'll eat grapes. Instead of ice cream, I'll buy a tub of fat-free whipped cream. Mix some cocoa powder or some kind of blended fruit with it and freeze it. That's my ice cream. Are you going to be strategic about your lifestyle change? Are you ready for that? If you're not ready, then just don't do it. I mean, there's no point in doing it and then whining because your band's not working with you and you don't like this and you don't like that. Just don't do it. pick something else. Pick something else. But there's alternatives. You don't have to continue your pattern. There's alternatives. Number 5, and my last question is very important. Are you ready to exercise? There are some people who've gotten a lap band and they have lost 97, 106. They've lost tons of pounds without having to lose weight. That is great. I applaud them. I'm so happy for their result. But if you have not been banded and you are considering lap band, do not choose lap band thinking that you won't have to exercise, because that may not be you. That may not work for you. It doesn't work for me. So I didn't consider that. I just thought maybe it won't. I used to work out a lot, years ago. I'll just do it. I didn't really give it thought. But for some of you that struggle with working out, and working out doesn't mean necessarily going to the gym. I don't go to the gym. I use YouTube videos. If you'll see in one of my other videos I uploaded, I talk about that. Or you can look at my playlist. That's my workout regimen right now. But what I'm saying is, consider that you may have to do more. If you did more to gain the weight, you may have to do more to lose it. I didn't just gain my weight. I ate my weight. I worked hard gaining my weight. So I'm okay with working hard to lose it. But some people don't have to, and that's great. But you need to consider, if you get the band and weight is not just falling off, are you willing to work out, walk, do your cardio, do weight training, do something? Are you willing to do that and add that into your life? Make time for yourself. There's times when I've gone all day and haven't exercised. I'm not going to bed until I exercise. So if I have to wait till my husband, my kids are asleep, till I'm done doing my chores, done doing my homework — I'm in school right now — if I'm done with my homework and I have to work out, then if it's 12 midnight, I'm going to still work out, because which counteracts, because then I have so much energy after working out, I don't want to go to sleep. But anyway, I just do more homework. But I'm not suggesting that for anybody. But what I'm saying is, are you going to set aside excuses and really do what it takes to get to your goal? Because lap band does not always do it for you. I can't reiterate that enough. Decide, are you going to be consistent? Can you do that? Can you change? If you ate consistently, can you change that? If you can watch TV, I put my weights in front of the TV. My dumbbells, 10 pounds. I put them in front of the TV. If I have time to watch a 30-minute show, guess what? I have time while I'm watching to do weights for my arms, to do weights, to lay on my side, do leg raises, to do squats. I can do that while I watch TV, no problem. And that's what I do. So, if the kids can't see around me, go upstairs to your room and watch your TV. That's what it's there for. It's TV time. I have support. I have family support. But at the end of the day, with or without their support, I'm in control. So if the house is not working with me, I will walk out the door and go walking and get my exercise in. Simple, point blank, because I'm not going to fail myself. Now, if something happens and your body rejects the lap band, or you just have some pre-existing disease that's just not working well with the lap band, that's different. But I won't fail me. And now that I have an internal help, then we're just going to go with it. So ask yourself those questions. I'll put them in the description box in case I ranted and rambled too much that you didn't get them. I'll write them out in the description box. But ask yourself those questions, and hopefully that will help you make an educated decision, because it is a total change. I don't eat the same. And it's not just the portions. It's not what I'm eating as much as it is how. If I decide I want to eat a salad, well, I have to slice my salad up so small because I want it to fit on my fork. It's a Tyler fork. I want it to fit on my fork. Then I'm going to chew it and chew it and chew it until I can get it down and swallow it. And then I'm going to wait 45 seconds to a minute between each bite. I'm not going to drink while I eat. My plate, I just ate bacon and a boiled egg. So I use my plate. This is my section for carbohydrates. You can see that. This is my section for no starch, vegetables, and salad. This is my section for protein at the bottom. I don't know, can you see my egg and bacon on there? I know that's bad, but well, I just finished eating. But this is what I use. It's about the size of a saucer, a rather large saucer. But that's what I use. So it's going to be a change for you, you know, and you have to be willing to make that change, or you're just wasting your time. Honestly, you're wasting your time. But I hope I've helped somebody. If you have any questions or want to comment or let me know, you know, how you feel about it or your opinion, feel free to do so. And thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. I value that. And you have a great day. Bye.